Where are we? Don't teach the sheep. Teach the sheep.
Sheep.
So, Lyra... You know what? I'm not even gonna say it. I'm not gonna speak it into the universe. I'm not gonna speak it into the universe.
I just got heckin' bullied.
God damn it, that's literally what I was thinking. I was like, so now that you finally made it here, is this when people teleport you right back to where you were? Who did it? Who fucking did it? Lyra, who did it? Witcher Lily, what the fuck?
I just wanted joy. Is this because of the sheep?
That's fucking rude. That's heckin' rude. That's heckin' rude.
Oh, when she says, anyways, after bringing up the sheep, so it was about the sheep. Rude.
Tails, the judge was a member of the Absolute Miracle to use the Mind Flayer Parasite to grant my custody. No, she didn't. Still my child. So anyway, baps you. Don't try to steal my child. It's named Pales. It's because it's because it's named after me, and also it's very pretty. So Pales. You love them very much, and you're not allowed to get them and teach them JoJo poses.
So yeah, med controls are inverted. I think the worst part of the inverted controls is if I try to like... Huh. So did everyone else see that?
Yeah. Oh, well.
Then those controls are back.
I'm not a controlling parent. I've already told Pales that like if they want to change their name on their 18th birthday, I will pay for the name change. I can only give the gift of a name while they try to figure themselves out. Zeros is amazing. Yeah. On the 18th birthday. Time to go. Have fun. I thought it was because it was an iron bucket. See, now Happy's a mean parent. Where the fuck are you, Lyra?
We're on the 1, 2, and 3 islands. It lets us travel between them, but not, off of them. So anyways, let's, save here.
I'll let them change their name whenever they please. Look, I'm not made of that kind of money, so... Depending on where you live, changing your name is an expensive, lengthy-ass process. But of course, they can happily use any nickname they desire in the meantime. So anyway,
they can have,
I love my Reggie still.
They can have any name they want, but we're only going to legally start legally changing it when it's not going to be done 20 times. But when they've grown up and have a better idea of what they're wanting in life.
Exactly. It was good. Zen says, just load. You could always fight a Pokemon and faint.
Oh, I was looking up which gym badge lets you use fly. Oh right, actually, just Wampus. Whee! We're back. All right.
Dang.
Let's wump a gym.
Jim Wumpus time.
Ready to say, sir. Yo, champ, to make and give some advice. Misty's got water, feed him with grass, or electric. You may have a Pikachu. First, double to it.
Which is 1 million yen equal into USD.
It's like $10,000.
Why the fuck are the fucking bikes here? That much money.
Yeah, it's so funny. Like, most of the stuff actually translate, but it's pretty well when you realize, oh, it's yen, not dollars. Like potions, just $2.
And that's roughly the money you'll make off a kid because they're betting their allowance.
Yeah. And then in Kalos, like expensive clothes, you're paying like thousands, if not tens of thousands. That's translating to tens, if not hundreds of dollars, which tens of dollars for regular, cheaper clothes and hundreds for more expensive translates perfectly.
But then there's the fucking bike.
But then there's $10,000 for a bike. I'm gonna look something up. Also, eventually teleport us back to Cerulean City? Okay, I'll take it.
Is that what you meant to do, Winter, or...? I also remind you it was me who gave Pales the pink scarf. I'm receptive to their needs. You're the one who's controlling here. Pales did not express a need for it to look cute. You're the one that pushed on this ideal that it needs accessories to look cute. Pales is adorable and is allowed to wear whatever they would like.
Yeah, apparently bikes can get up to $35,000. So, why are you getting a $10,000 bike, child? And also, why are you only selling a $10,000 bike store? Technically, not totally unfeasible.
The only thing I could possibly give it is I do know collapsible bikes are more expensive, and that is specifically what we're getting, is the kind that can fold up and go into a bag. Which do exist, by the way. Like, those are real-ass things. And so I can only give it this, like, you don't want a huge honkin' bike the rest of your journey that you have to lug around and worry about. You know, you never know when a trainer and their Pikachu is going to come along. But, so you could pay extra money for the collapsible bike. They told me they wanted it. Why didn't they tell you, I wonder?
Also,
because you
collapsible bikes are like $800 to $2,500.
So it's still... Anyway, it's just the bikes. It's so fucking weird.
Also, Misty time.
I can't believe Mana's over here.
The great thing about doing Fire Red, about doing Kanto, is no matter how slowly we go, we're still probably hitting a gym per stream.
True.
That's definitely one of the shining pluses of Kanto in general. Is it's just so fast paced. I really like Staryu sprite here. I don't know why. It's just cute to me.
Anyway, I can't believe Mana's projecting, and also, I don't like how thin Flaffy's tail is in this sprite. Was it always thin? Was it always that thin to the jewel? It's so tiny.
Compared to the jewel, I think so. Ooh, survival. I actually kind of expected Winterly was gonna take out her revenge again.
You did it, Lyra.
Wow, you're too much.
Too much. Sheep too buff.
Oh, Cascade is up to 30.
Are you saying the sheep is too beefy? You're saying the buff sheep is too beefy?
Oh boy. One more gym and we can, gym.
And we can gym.
Alright, I have exactly one Pokemon I can swap out. Which one will it be? Interesting. One of the things I hate about those Mega Punch and Mega Kick dudes, is they're just above the cliff.
Yep.
So if you don't already have exactly the Pokemon you want to teach those moves coming out of Mount Moon, you have to go through Mount Moon again to do it.
I do not understand the point of locking off the area of the early game until you either like go around or get fly. Because like, how do I say it? It's early enough that it feels like it's not gonna prevent you from messing up in your backtracking if you're afraid of that.
Yeah.
There's still a lot of area to get lost in backtracking in after you've made progress, but it's also like just annoying enough to have it so if you wanted to do anything back there, you just can't until what is it? I'm sorry, not there. It's Diglett Cave. If you know the Diglett Cave bleeds there, which child me sure didn't.
Yeah, that's kind of the issue. It's kind of the issue with Gen 1 Kanto. Gen 1 and 3 Kanto, to be honest. And man, people really got attached to that bad game design. Anyways, this is a hard... it's not really hard... I guess modern games are hard overcorrections in that these games don't tell you enough. They don't tell you that you can go back through Diglett Cave. They don't tell you that there's not one but two HMs important to progressing in the Safari Zone that it punishes you for exploring.
It's Pokemon. Old Pokemon is this thing of like it's not even expecting you. They are pushing you to have to talk to absolutely everybody for critical info, even though the majority of people will not tell you anything of any importance. You are constantly looking for the diamond in the rough to explain something that is vital that you might not even know is vital until then.
And on top of that, maybe going into using, you may not even know it's vital until then. Like the way you know that the things you quote, the way you figure about the person who tells you about the Safari Zone just says there's a reward. They don't say you need the reward to progress. They don't tell you that there's 2 mandatory rewards. They only say that there's a reward. So even if you find the person, I found the person. I was like, oh, there's a reward at the end of the Safari Zone. I thought it was just a reward. I didn't know it was a mandatory thing for progression, and because of that, I never beat Gen 1 Pokemon. I didn't beat Pokemon until the Fire Red and Leaf. I didn't beat a Kanto game until Fire Red and Leaf Green.
Yeah, and may I even add to how much worse that is? Part of the Safari Zone thing is it's the golden teeth. So you have to find somebody who can't talk to you properly, find his teeth, understand that is the person who you need to give it to get an important mandatory reward for progression. Even if you are an experienced JRPG player, the idea of like getting this guy back his golden teeth sounds like a side quest that it does not need to be completed. Even if you are familiar with it, you would not get that.
And on top of that, people like to be like, oh, Pokemon's not just... People like try to gatekeep and like kick kids out of this series nowadays. I've seen people be like, I've seen people point out, oh, it's a kids game. This is for the kids playing, and most Pokemon fans will be like, well, more of us have been here since the beginning, so they should cater to us instead.
The
Uh,
I
but
ugh.
back then, worse than now, there were no adults playing this game. This
Yeah,
was a kids game. No,
yeah.
there were no experienced JRPG players playing Pokemon.
I'm
There are barely any experienced JRPG players playing Pokemon nowadays.
Yeah. A lot of people who play Pokemon don't. There's a huge amount that do not play JRPGs. They play Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Anyways, the reason I'm stopped here instead of going into the Gary fight to have this conversation, I need to go to the bathroom real quick.
That's fair. Also, Kit is saying. Let me see. So, I played Fire Red Leaf Green since I was younger and learned about the 2 rewards on random chance and curiosity. I didn't look up a tutorial. I just explored. See, Kit, that's the thing. You got very lucky by pure random chance. Things that are needed to progress the game should not be found via pure random chance. Especially one where there is literally no communication at all. Like as Lara said, one of them is noted as a reward, not an important reward. I would assume these days that that's money or something like a held item for a Pokemon, not something vital to progressing. And the other one with the golden teeth, where it's not even communicated as a thing at all. And for a lot of younger kids, you're probably not going to even understand that the golden teeth is why this one person is talking gibberish. Yeah, it's bad game design. And I'm saying that as somebody who did complete all of the Pokemon when I was younger without help. Is bad game design. Me passing it and Lyra not passing it is literally down to pure happenstance luck. So it's bad. And I'm saying this, I love Johto. Johto has the exact same bullshit with like the fact that you can just miss Waterfall. And it's also very easy to miss Fly. Because Fly is just given by a random woman standing outside Juck's gym. I think it's technically his wife, but as far as we know, it's a random ass woman who's standing there. So you could just miss the fast travel option on a really horribly out of the way place to go back to.
What fast travel option?
Fly in Johto. It's technically, I believe, Chuck's wife, who's giving it to you, because I think she straight up says, I'm married to Chuck. But she gives it to you.
Go ahead.
Huh? But you just miss her. She's just one of the random NPCs walking around out in the island, and it's terrible, extra terrible to me, because if you miss it and then like somebody tells you, hey, you have to go back, it's such a pain in the ass to get back there. Like it couldn't even be somewhere like Johto has this thing that I really liked at the time, and I still actually like it about its design. Where midway through the game, once you clear out the Sudowoodo and you also have Cut, it's very, all in all, it's very quick to get it through anywhere in that middle portion of the game, because like those 3 routes where it's connect really easily. And so it couldn't be somewhere like Violet City, where even if that's a pain in the ass, it's not going to be that hard to get back to Violet City. It's not going to be that hard to get back to Goldenrod. It's not going to be that hard to get back to Ecruteak City. It couldn't even place it there. They placed it on the fucking island where even if you're near that middle, you have to go to Olivine, surf those long routes to get back there and to find it. I love Johto. It's fucking terrible that they did that, along with Waterfall, where you can just fucking miss it because it's in the side corner. Gatekeeping kids from a kid's game is wild. Oh, it sure is. I understand the people who would like to be able to skip tutorials, and that is literally up to it when it comes to considering older fans to me.
I do believe there's more to it. Games like Mario and Zelda, I feel like Zelda's a little bit weird of an example because it's E10, so the children are 10 and up rather than like 4 and up like they are here. Like the target audience for Zelda is like 10 to 20 rather than 4 to 14 like it is with Pokemon. But yeah, like Mario definitely balances. There are children and adults playing this game much better. Generally, the way it likes to do it is Okay, it makes like the main game decently easy, getting like moderately challenging for the end game, and then puts all the like real challenging stuff in the post game.
Hmm.
I don't know what the equivalent would be for Pokemon, but there's definitely some work that could be done.
Honestly, the main thing I could think of for Pokemon with that is Battle Frontier.
Yeah.
That feels like the only thing I can think of attempted for that. Who keeps burning the killed children? Yells Kit.
Hey. The child is back.
Zero is just doing an evil smile, so I'm gonna guess that is the one who is burning everything.
Oh yeah.